Hello listeners and welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing 10 comedy action recommendations. These are in no particular order, these are just 10 recommendations ranging from the release of 2020 to the year 2023. Coming in at number 10 we have Freelance, an action comedy that was released in October of 2023. We follow a former Special Forces operative, Mason, played by John Cena, who takes a freelance gig to provide security for a journalist, Claire, played by Alison Brie, as she interviews a ruthless dictator. Not long after they arrive, a military coup breaks out and the three are left on the run, surviving the jungle and each other. Freelance was a good, light-hearted, fun watch. Comedic element was really fun, with the two main characters' witty banter constantly bouncing off one another, and the action wasn't half bad either. Next at number 9 we have Love and Monsters, an action adventure released in October of 2020. 7 years after a monster apocalypse, Joel Dawson, played by Dylan O'Brien, is left living on the ground with the rest of humanity, while giant creatures took control of the surface. After reconnecting with his high school girlfriend Amy over the radio, Joel makes the bold decision to travel 80 miles alone to get to her. Among his journey on the surface, Joel endures new but hard, exciting adventures, overcomes some of his worst fears, and even makes new friends. Overall, Love and Monsters is just a really fun watch, and honestly, who wouldn't want to watch Dylan O'Brien for an hour endure crazy obstacles and adventures with an adorable dog as his companion? Coming in as number 8, we have Ghosted, an action comedy that was released in April of 2023. We follow Chris Evans as Cole, who falls head over heels for Sadie, played by Ana de Armas. The two share one date, only for Cole to be left ghosted. When he goes to look for her, he discovers that she is a secret agent. Before they can decide on a second date, they are swept into an adventure to save the world. Ghosted was a good, easy, fun action rom-com. Cole and Sadie's enemies to lovers banter was both funny and entertaining. There were also a lot of fun cameos that appeared in the movie. Overall, the movie had a good story to it, as well as keeping it lighthearted and fun. Next at number 7, we have Red Notice, an action comedy that was released in November of 2021. All is right in the world for Interpol agent Hartley, played by Dwayne Johnson, who has just captured the world's most wanted art thief, Booth, played by Ryan Reynolds. Hartley has just stopped him from taking one of the 3 golden Cleopatra eggs. But when the egg goes missing and Hartley is framed, he soon finds himself in prison alongside Booth. The two then find themselves working together to break out and find the remaining eggs. The stakes are even higher with Interpol on their tail, and another art thief known as the Bishop, played by Gal Gadot, who consistently makes obstacles for them and prevents them from finding the eggs before she does. Red Notice was a highly recognized movie, not only for its all-star cast, but for its eventful action and all the subtle funny digs delivered between the characters. Definitely a guaranteed good time. Next at number 6, we have The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, a comedy action released in April of 2022. Nicolas Cage plays himself, an actor struggling with his career and family life. Wanting to retire from acting, Nick agrees to do one last job, meeting billionaire playboy Harvey and being the guest honor at his birthday. Nick is annoyed by Harvey at first with his neediness and persistence to make a movie on a script he wrote. Nick is also approached by CIA agents who think that Harvey is responsible for kidnapping an anti-crime politician's daughter, keeping her held at the compound so that he will withdraw from the upcoming election. Nick agrees to help and therefore needs to spend more time with Harvey. However, the more time the two spend together, Nick starts to wonder if Harvey really is the bad guy everyone thinks he is. Massive Talent was a really enjoyable watch, as well as being really funny. Nicholas and Pedro had really good chemistry, and you found yourself falling in love with their bromance. Their dynamic on screen was super engaging and enjoyable, as well as really funny. You found yourself becoming invested in not only the story but their growing bromance. You were constantly struck with the mystery element when it came to Pedro's character, as you were constantly trying to figure out whether or not he really was the bad guy everyone was making him out to be, or was he truly innocent. Most of all, you kept wondering, can Nick and Hubby's bromance survive? Perhaps it'll crash and burn, or was any of it real to begin with? I recommend watching it and finding out. Coming in at number 5, we have Uncharted, an action-adventure released in February of 2022. We follow Nathan Drake, played by Tom Holland, who is approached by Victor Sullivan, also known as Sully, played by Mark Wahlberg, a fortune hunter who has worked with Nathan's brother Sam tracking hidden treasure. Sam has now vanished after helping Sully steal a diary that could lead them to the hidden treasure. But Sully needs Nate's help. Nate agrees to help, as finding the hidden treasure may also lead him to Sam. As Nathan and Sully set out on their adventure, things are not made easy when they meet Santiago Moncada, played by Antonio Banderas, the last descendant of the Moncada family, who he believes is the rightful heir to the hidden treasure. The two must hunt for the never-before-found hidden treasure, with danger lurking at every turn. Uncharted is a good watch and a fun time for the whole family. It is loads full of death-defying adventures, fun witty banter, as well as an intriguing underlining story. It also kept true to the game with subtle references and surprise cameos. Coming in at number 4, we have The Lost City, an adventure comedy released in March of 2022. We follow Loretta, a novelist played by Sandra Bullock, who is famously known for her adventure romance series. While on her press tour, she is kidnapped by an eccentric billionaire who believes she can locate the lost treasure she refers to in her series. Things only heat up when Ash, played by Channing Tatum, the male model for Loretta's book series, sets out to rescue her. Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock had really great chemistry and pulled off a really fun romantic duo. This movie is packed full of moments with action, adventure, and comedy, making it a guaranteed good time. Coming in at number 3, we have Free Guy, an action comedy released in August of 2021. We follow Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds, who lives an ordinary life as a bank teller. However, after meeting a mysterious woman, he soon discovers that he is a non-player character in a massive multiplayer online game. The two team up to save the game before it is destroyed forever. Free Guy was another smashing hit delivered to us by Ryan Reynolds. It has everything you need with an intriguing and unique storyline, as well as fun, funny, relatable characters, and non-stop action and adventure. Free Guy included a lot of fun, funny cameos, some of them you may have missed. Overall, it is a fun, adventurous watch with a unique, engaging storyline, with something for everyone to enjoy. Coming in at number 2, we have Jungle Cruise, an adventure fantasy released in July of 2021. We follow Lily, played by Emily Blunt, along with her brother, who team up with Frank, played by Dwayne Johnson, a skipper, who they hire to chart them through the Amazon in search of a magical tree that possesses the power to cure all. Their journey is only made more dangerous as they are being hunted by evil entities that are also hunting for the tree. Jungle Cruise certainly lived up to the hype of everything that it was supposed to be, giving us the perfect action-adventure family comedy. Emily Blunt and Dwayne Johnson both gave top-notch performances, delivering excellent chemistry and comedic banter. Overall, it is everything you want it to be and a guaranteed good watch. Finally, coming in at number 1, we have Bullet Train, an action comedy. It was released in August of 2022. Bullet Train holds an all-star cast with people like Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson, just to name a few. We follow Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt, a professional assassin whose assignment is to retrieve a briefcase from a bullet train. A soon simple job turns to chaos when he finds himself battling many other killers on board the same train, all after the one briefcase. Bullet Train delivered in every aspect you could possibly hope for. It had a mysteriously intriguing storyline that kept you hooked right up until the end, as you could never truly figure out what was going on. It was very gritty and action-packed, with multiple action-packed fight sequences, a lot of them close quarters. yet it still kept it very lighthearted with its mixture of comedic element. It even kept us surprised with its unique and occasional cameos. Overall, it delivered on every aspect that you could possibly hope for, was thoroughly enjoyable, and highly recommend. That is all the recommendations I have for this video. Let me know if you want more recommendation videos like this. Let me know what recommendations you like or maybe didn't like, and perhaps some recommendations I should include for next time. Also, let me know if you want a more in-depth review on any of the movies I have mentioned. That is all for this episode. As always, everything we discussed will be linked below along with my socials. Please be sure to like, subscribe and follow. Feel free to leave all your thoughts and comments below. Thanks for listening.